Hey cousins, it's your girl Sarah coming at you again. Hey, how are y'all doing? I'm just coming to give you some additional information. This is a follow-up video from the video that I did at Disney's Old Key West Resort inside the villa, when I gave you all a tour of the villa and I gave you all a little bit of information regarding the Disney Vacation Club. I just wanted to come back, kind of do a follow-up to let you know more additional information that I did not get a chance to share with you all. So just stick with me a few minutes and I'm going to go over a lot of information in this video. And I do want to say that all of my videos will not be about the Disney Vacation Club. It will be some other information about Disney. But I did want to do the Vacation Club segments first. And the reason why is because a lot of people go into the Disney Vacation Club and they are not sure of what's required, what they need to do. It's just a lot of information that's not given. And at the time when we purchased our vacation club, it was some information that we were not told. So I kind of just want to come in and fill in a few of those gaps for you as we go through this video. Now, the one thing I did not tell you when we were at the villa at Disney Old Key West is it is a vacation club resort, so they have the 1, 2, 3 bedroom villas along with the deluxe rooms also. They do not clean your room every day. Let me say that louder for the people in the back. They do not clean your room every day. They come in, they change your garbage every day. They take out your garbage every day, but they will not clean your room every day. So I don't want you going in there and thinking, hey, I left my room at 8 o'clock in the morning. My bed was messy. I had towels on the counter. And then you come back at 4 or 5 and your bed is still messy and it's still towels on the counter. They ain't doing that. They ain't doing that. I think if you stay until like 4 to 5 more days than that, at that point, they will clean your room, say the 4th day going forward, they will do that, but they do not do that every day. So I don't want you going in there and then you come back in the room and say, ugh, these people are nasty. No, they're not nasty. It's just the way they do it. It's a home away from home. So they're not going to come in every day like your regular hotel room when they come into your room and change out your towels and stuff like that. They're not going to do that every day. They don't do that. But if you do need towels or you do need your room clean, you can definitely call and someone will come and do that. But on the regular, no, that's not what they do. It's not what they do. So they don't do it every day. So I did want to throw that out there at you for my people who say, oh, I'm going to leave and my room going to be clean when I come back. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. I'm just saying. So that's something I wanted to give you. Also, I have been asked by some of my friends and some other people whether or not the Disney Vacation Club is worth it to purchase. I'm going to tell you the truth, cousins. It's only worth it if you use it. Did you hear me? It's only worth it if you use it. It's an investment. And it can be a large purchase. And I will go over some price points with you and some pointage with you in this video. So it can be a large purchase. So if you're not going to use it, it's not worth it. If you're one of those people that only goes to Disney once a year, but you only stay a few days and you're not going to come back or you're not going to go again, it's really not worth it. But if you're one of those people that go every weekend, like most Floridians, they have that option and we can go just about every weekend. And I do have a friend, hey boo, she goes every other weekend and plus they go to California. So it will be worth it to make that purchase for something like that and for those type of travels. but only if you use it. If you don't use it and you're making these monthly payments, that's money coming out your pocket. And you can't call and say, hey, I changed my mind. I want my money back. No, you can't do that. So just remember, if you're not going to find the value in it, it's not worth it. Other than that, it is 100% worth it if you use it. Also, the Disney Vacation Club and Disney, period, the cruises, the parks, all of that. For my people who really don't go, for my cousins who only go every now and then, it is not just for people with children. It's not just for that. It is not just for people with small kids or teenage kids or the preteens and the 2, 3, 4, 5 kids. It's not just for that. It's for people who don't have children or who have older children or who just have nieces or who just have nephews. The Disney Vacation Club experience and the Disney experience overall is for anyone, not just people with a family. It can be a family with just 2 people. You're a family. It can be a family and you have your nieces. You can have your nephews, or however that goes. It doesn't matter. You can be a family of 1, boo. Hello? You can be a family of 1 and get your Disney on. I'm just saying. Just trying to keep it real. That's all I'm doing. That's all I'm doing. So I just want you all to know that and have that information. So with the point structure, the points start at 150 and they can go to 4,000 points. Now, the price points for 2025 and the price points for 2026 may be a little different because the prices will differ from year to year, and certain discounts that you get will differ from year to year. But the points usually start at 150 and it goes to 4,000 points. Now, you are not a full-fledged Disney Vacation Club member until you are at that 150 points. Now, I do know in 23 and 24, they were offering points at 100 points and 125 points. But you're not a full member. You don't even get a membership card at 100 and 125 points. You are not a full-fledged member with the discounts and all the other privileges that you get from being a Disney Vacation Club member until you are at that 150 points. So if you go and speak to a salesperson or a guide, that's what they're called. They're called the guides. If you go and speak to one of them and they are offering those lower pointage, and they say, well, we feel like you should start at 150 points. It would probably be better for your family. Don't think they're just trying to upsell you. Don't think they're trying to tap into your pocket and you sit up there, well, I want to start at 100 points. They don't know my pocket like that. Who they think they is. No, don't do that. They're really just trying to help you because you do not have a full information and full availability to the Disney Vacation Club until you are at that 150 points. So I do want you to know that 150 points get you there. That's where you are at 150 points. And they do have different tier levels for when you're getting ready to decide how much you want to put down and things like that. So they have standard, they have premium, and they have preferred. Standard is the lower end of your credit. Premium is that middle point of your credit, and preferred is that high tier of your credit where your credit is very good. And that's where they put you in. And once they run your credit, that will determine your down payment and stuff like that. So if you're a couple, married couple or whatever couple, if you're a couple and you want to get into this together, they're going to run both of your credits together, and that will determine your tier, okay, and where you are for that price point. Okay. So I just want to let you know that. So if you are a married couple and you say, the wife says, hey, I want to get in, and the husband says, but I don't want to, it's based upon both credits. I have never heard of them just running one individual because it is a household thing. So I just want to put that out there for you just to let you know. Okay. So we're going to go over some prices, and also with your Disney Vacation Club, you can use your points for cruises. Yes, you can. Do it. But stop. Cruises are a lot of points. Let me come in closer and whisper that in your ear one more again. Cruises are a lot of points. So it determines and depends on what cruise you're going on and for how many days. A 7-day cruise can cost you about 5,600 points. Yeah. So I just want to let you know, don't think that you're going to come through the door and get those 150 points and say, hey, I'm going on a cruise next year. No. And FYI, this is another thing that I need all my cousins who's thinking about doing this to gather around and hear. Okay? If you decide that you want to go on a cruise and you call the Disney Vacation Club phone number and they tell you, hey, this cruise is going to be, just say 3,500 points, depending on where you're going and for how long you're going to go. You say, hey, I want to use my 150. I want to use my 400 points. I want to use my 500 points towards that, and I pay the difference. They don't do that, boo. They don't do that, boo. Because they don't do that. So if you don't have enough points for the cruise, you cannot book it through the Disney Vacation Club. If you do not have enough points for your cruise, you cannot book it through the Disney Vacation Club. You will have to do the traditional booking for your cruises. So I just want to throw that out there because I know a lot of people, when they hear that you can use points for a cruise, they automatically think because they're Disney Vacation Club members that no matter where their point structure is, they can use it for a cruise. Nah, no, it does not work like that. So we family. I'm your cousin. I ain't gonna leave you flapping out there in the wind. I got your back. Okay, so I just want to let you know. So we're going to get into a little bit of the point structure now, so I can tell you kind of where you would be depending on what you want to pay. Okay, so let me get my trusty dusty baggie and pull it out for you. So for 150 points, and I am going over the Disney Riviera Resort points. Now, I do want to put this out there. Every resort that you are able to buy into will have a different price structure. Some will be lower than others, but they will all be around that price point. So for 150 points at the Disney Riviera, it starts at $33,750. So if you get 150 points at the Contemporary, I don't have those exact numbers, but it's usually around the same price point. It won't be exact. So if you say, hey, I want to buy into Disney Animal Kingdom Villas, and you say, okay, I'm going to do 150 points, they'll go in and say, well, my cousin Sarah said it was going to be $33,750. I ain't say that. Okay, cut it out. Stop it. But it should be around the same price point structure. So it could be anywhere from 34,000 up to about $40,000, because of course the higher tier of the places where you want to stay and the places where you want to buy into, that's where the highest price points come into. Okay, so I just want to let you know that. So, and as I said before in my previous video when I was giving you the tour of the villa at Disney Old Key West, there are two payments. You have a dues payment. I cannot speak. There's a dues payment, and then you have your monthly loan payment. So for $33,750, your monthly dues are about $110. That's how much your dues would be. Your monthly loan payment will depend on your down payment. Okay. So if you do the 10% or so and you put down $3,300 or $3,400, and your loan payment will probably be around the $450 amount a month. So that is something to think about, because the more money you put down, the lower your monthly payment will be, but your dues do not change. So it does not matter how much money you put down, your dues are locked. So if you do the lower point, your dues are $110 a month. And like I said before on my previous video, you have two payments, fam. Let me put this down so I can talk to y'all real good. Cousins, you have two payments, okay? I know I have 4 fingers up. Okay, you have two payments, okay? You have that dues payment and that loan payment. So if your dues payment is $110, that's a separate payment. And your loan payment is, say, $480 or whatever, that's a separate payment a month. You can't combine the two. They're separate. I just want to let you know that they're separate. And Disney, you can do auto pay. They do allow auto pay, but you cannot do auto pay from your credit card. Yeah, I know. We get them credit cards and you say, you know what? $110, that ain't a lot of money. I'm going to put that on this credit card over here. Out of sight, out of mind. Ain't going to worry about it. And $400, $450, something like that, I'm going to put that on this other credit card and not worry about it. Stop in the name of love. Disney does not play that rat-a-tat-tat. Okay? Disney says you can do auto pay, but auto pay gonna come out your checking account. Yeah. Disney say that auto pay coming out your checking account. We gonna get our money. Mickey got shoes to buy. Minnie got a dress to put on. We gonna get our money. Okay? So, but what you can do is put your dues on auto pay out of your checking account. That little bit of money. I'm not talking about anybody's pocket. I'm not. But it's easier to put $100 as auto pay out of your checking account than it is to put $400 or $500 out of auto pay out your checking account. So if you do your dues on auto pay, you can do your loan payment and you can just pay that over the phone. You can pay it online, or you can pay it with a booklet. If you want to pay it online, your loan payment, you can do that on a credit card. You just cannot do it for auto pay. So if you do it online or do it on the phone, you can do it with a credit card. You can make a credit card payment for those. And the booklet, I don't think the booklet allows you to do a credit card payment, but you can mail in a check with the booklet. But yeah, if you want to do your loan payment on a credit card, you would have to do it when it's due, or you will have to do it over the phone or online. So I just wanted to tell y'all that. So when you get ready to set up your auto pay and it only gives you an option for ACH, I don't want you to get mad. And I don't want you calling and saying, hey, what happened? I'm just giving you information that nobody gave us. Nobody told us that. Nobody gave us that information. And I'm sitting up trying to make auto payments. I'm telling my husband, I'm like, don't even worry about it. We don't even need to worry. We're going to do this on auto pay. I'm putting this, on a credit card. There's no option for one. So I'm just letting you know that, okay? So again, I just want to give you information that nobody gave me. Okay? Now, let's go back to our point structure. So 150 points is your low end. If you want to do mid-tier, that's what a lot of people do. A lot of people do that mid price point, that 350, 400 points. 350 is about $78,000, $79,000. That will put your dues at about 221 I think it's 258 for the dues. If you do 400 points, that's $90,000, and that puts your dues at about $295 a month. Now again, they go up to 4,000 points. Cousins, 4,000 points is $900,000. Yeah, I got hot too. And I wasn't even having a hot flash. I got hot too. But it's $900,000. Some people got it like that. Some people is like, you know what? Hey, let me do what I got to do. Hey, cool. I ain't dictating nobody's pocket. So I just want to let you know. And the dues payment for something like that is about $2,900 a month. So I did want to give you that little bit of information. And also what I am going to throw in for a caveat for you guys is they do have your points that you can use for each villa. For Disney Riviera, they have a tower studio, they have a deluxe studio, they have a 1-bedroom villa, a 2-bedroom villa, and a 3-bedroom grand villa. And it does give you your structures here. I know you can't see it very clearly, but it tells you like the time of year and what your points would be. So we're in July. So your points for July, just say if you wanted to stay a weekend, just say you wanted to stay Friday, Saturday in a deluxe studio, that's about 20 points a night. And the deluxe studio sleeps 5 people. But remember, a deluxe studio has a kitchenette, not a full kitchen. So I do want to let you know that. And if you wanted to do a 1-bedroom villa for a weekend, Friday, Saturday, one night is about 48 points. So they will give you something like this when you do your purchase, and that'll let you know roundabout and the times of year of what those points will be. Okay. And I do also want to show you what you get. So when you become a Disney Club member, they send you a magazine, Disney Files, the magazine. They send it out quarterly. So this is summer. So it's winter, spring, summer, fall. So this is summer edition 2025. And in these magazines, it gives you a lot of different information. It gives you information about cruises. Vacation club members do have an option to book certain types of cruises, like for like the new ships. When they have the new ships, they do have like Disney Vacation Club sailings, where it's only for Disney Vacation Club members. So they do offer that stuff. They offer the discounts in the parks. They offer the discounts for different items and foods. You get discounts on the dining, the Disney Club, the Disney dining package, you do get discounts off of that. So they do have different little things that you can do and different experiences. So this is something that you would get once you become a Disney Vacation Club member. And then of course they give you the little sticker to go on your car. I just keep it. I'm not putting this on my car. But those who like to do that, they give you that. You can put on your refrigerator because that's where mine's going to go. And also, once you become a Disney Vacation Club member, they give you this little booklet. And this is the booklet about your home resort. Now, this looks brand new because we really haven't opened this thing since we've been Vacation Club, a couple of years. And it looks brand new because I'm like, I don't need to open it. But I'm going to open it for y'all so y'all can see. So when you open it up, it has a picture of your resort. It has a picture of the resort. It gives you information. And the one thing I like about the Riviera, they have these little skyliners. Look, skyliners. And these skyliners go from the resort to the international entrance of Epcot. And it also goes to Disney Hollywood Studios. And it also gives you the information about the different villas. So it tells you what's in them. It just gives you kind of an overview of the villas and stuff like that. So you will get that. They also give you the Hawaii one also, Aulani, and it just gives you different information about that resort too. So, and I also want to tell you, cousins, so if you decide that you want to, once you become a Disney Vacation Club member and you decide that you want to stay a few days and you're calling to make a reservation, or you're online trying to make a reservation for your home resort and you can't get in, don't fret. And it's not because people who are not Disney Vacation Club members are booking it up, because they can't stay there. You can stay at any Disney resort that you want. You do not have to be a Disney Vacation Club member to stay at any of those resorts. But it's not that it's a whole bunch of other people staying there. It's just that they get booked up. But if you call on the phone, they will try to find you accommodations. They will work to do that. And I love that when you call, and then also when you pull up to the gate at the resort, they say, welcome home. Like, all right, we cousins. So I'm home. Let's do the doggone thing. Ow. But I just want to let you know that. So don't get discouraged. Don't change your vacation days. Don't do any of that until you call and speak to a reservation person over the phone. Because once you speak to them and you tell them what days you want to travel, they will go ahead and do their best to set up those accommodations for you. Okay? And cousins, I just want to let you know that I'm here for you guys. I just want you all to have the best experience possible. Again, I want to give you information that no one gave us and that we had to find out for ourselves. And we had to make a lot of phone calls, had to do a lot of footwork to try to find out information about the different resorts. Where can we stay? Where can we book? When can we go? How many points and things like that. I just don't want you to have to do the extra footwork that we had to do. So I'm here for you. I'm here to help you. And just in case you watch this video and you're thinking, okay, well, this is not really for me, but I have a friend or I have a family member who is thinking about the Disney Vacation Club, go ahead and send that over to them. And if you have questions, please message me and I will get back to you as soon as I can. And if I don't know the answer, I am not one of those people that is not afraid to say I don't know. I tell you, I don't know in a minute. I don't know. But I will point you in the right direction and I will get the correct information for you as quick as I can. I did put in a call to my guide. And once you become a Vacation Club member, that guide stays with you. So it's not like once you pay your money and you become a Vacation Club member, your guides are gone. You know how most salespeople are. Once you do things with them, you no longer can find them. The Disney Vacation Club guides are not like that. So I did put a message into her. Her name is Allison. Hey, cousin Allison. But she's on a cruise right now. So when she comes back, she will answer me, because I do want to know if there's any other resorts for Disney Vacation Club that they're no longer selling. Because like I said before, you can no longer purchase and buy into Disney's Old Key West. Disney's Old Key West Resort was the very first vacation club resort in 1991. That's the very first one. But then we do have the older resorts like the Contemporary and the Grand Floridian. They did not become Disney Vacation Club resorts until the 2000s. But if you purchase into those particular resorts, you don't have them as long as you would have Disney Riviera or the Animal Kingdom villas. You would not have those for the 50 years. You will only have those for about 20 years. And I think Grand Floridian may be 30, but I know the Contemporary is only 20 years. So it's an investment. It is definitely something that you would want to think about and have that conversation with your family, and decide if this is something that you want to do. Again, cousins, if you're not going to use it, don't buy it. Period. This is 2 payments. This is money coming out of your household. I don't want nobody to dictate my pocket, and I'm not going to dictate yours. But I do know when it comes to certain payments, and you looking at $600, $700, $800 or more dollars every month coming out your household, that's a lot of money for something that you don't use. So if you're not going to use it, don't do it. And also, don't let people talk you into doing it or talk you out of doing it. It's an investment. It's a wonderful thing to have. It is fun. You get the different discounts. It's so many different things that come along with it. So I want you to have it if it is for you. So cousins, my cousins, I love y'all. Thank you so much for spending this 30 minutes with me. I'm so sorry it took me this long, but I do want you to have the information. I love y'all so much, and I will be talking to you again soon. See you later, cousins. Let's do it in the Disney way. Ow! Bye.